Oh yeah, where's this Maddox character in game?
What do you want?
I'm just gonna trade you stuff so you can craft it for me. Feel free to trade me big space concerns.
You and Naxx, not Maddox?
I am, yes.
Okay, I'll log so you can go ahead and get your bags sorted out.
Thank you.
That's the shadow oil, then into the potion, Maddox.
Okay, which mage inside has water, since apparently it won't let us leave?
Pretty smooth. How much can you hold?
4 things.
4.
3. Sorry.
3.
Thank you.
Has anyone found out whether the stones that give the bonus things and the oils? I know they can't be traded. Are you able to put them on other people's weapons?
I'll open trade. I'll try and put it on your weapon right now.
I'm not in the game. I was just wondering if anyone actually tested it yet for like warriors and stuff. Because people need them like me and collect them for them.
Zoom beamed up now. Can't go back.
If anybody has water they need held, Cage has a good number of bank spaces.
And more importantly, bag spaces.
Bag spaces.
Are we logging in, moving in?
Smart ass.
I'm sure they're going to talk to us about that. Yeah.
They haven't called to log in yet, so we're still waiting.
Where am I accepting the speech for the ATS?
Where's that fucking cat at?
I killed him already.
Don't
Best.
I killed him.
What do you mean it's dead?
Okay, we can log in. Maddox, did you have an announcement?
I sure do. So you guys are welcome to post the or click on the link and take a look for yourself.
Why more?
Oh, just tell us, dude. Come on.
Grats Stag on your ATS.
Congrats.
Really?
Congrats, buddy.
Congratulations, man.
Oh my god, thank you.
I didn't win.
I'd like a recount of those votes, please. I feel like
You get, I think there might have been fraudulent ones.
Did anybody mail any?
There were chads for pig. I feel like there was.
of course there are chads for pig.
There's a chat.
I just like to think that
I would like to just call out though that I thought it was really cool that Northern Lights had 36 people that voted and Iron Lung had 46 people that voted. So between the two cores, there was considerable vested interest in actually voting for, you know, the person. And also cool was that it was really close. You can take a look. I just posted the results if nobody wants to click the link, but the results were pretty close across the board. We've got a good even distribution, which I thought it was pretty neat. Congrats, Stag.
Also, if you want to be in on the next poll we do, just so you get the second one, because if Stag's going to miss, like I think tomorrow Stag has to miss, we need to know who to give the backup shards to. So we're going to do another one of these polls to vote again for number 2. So if you're interested in, I'm going to just assume everyone on this list is interested in number 2. But if you're not on the list already and want to be in this next poll on the list, message me, and we'll add you. Just don't message me now. Like wait till after raid, and do it in Discord.
Everybody on the list is observing. I'll say that.
Christy, Fag, and Will, can you log in?
I want to see this thing you posted, Adex. It's above great success. It's in the attached voting tab.
Link just offered to play my character, so
It'll be up to stream. I don't know, or not stream. Vil, I don't know if he would prefer to have the warrior on stuff.
For what?
He said Stag can't be here tomorrow for Splinters, and he said Lintok would play his tune. And I said that would if we wanted.
Oh yeah, no, that's totally cool.
One needs water.
Question is, can Lintok play a mage? I don't know.
Press one button.
I mean, there's one button, so.
Well, I guess there's two buttons.
He's be jumping around interrupting himself all night long. Probably.
you don't get.
You guys ready to do some Naxx? Are we all zoned in?
I see everyone here.
I see marked mobs.
Where's Bob?
How many tanks are there?
3 or 4 for now. Stream, can you get that skull when it gets close? We gotta fight it in the doorway though. Because it resets.
Did you message the marks for tanks?
Next pass is cool. It'll be the next pack.
Oh, I didn't see the tank marks.
We got a solo first.
So just a question: is there any place that we should specifically use Stratholme Holy Water on things? Bill?
It would depend mostly on how many you have, but are you looking for like the highest priority target?
My guess is he'll let us know
like,
when he wants to
I'm
use
just
it.
wondering if he was gonna or not. I have.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
Sorry,
you'll have
go
to
ahead.
bear with me. I've got many things happening at once. You gotta come in the doorway because it resets. Just burn it. Notice the debuff you get from these guys, that little acid volley shit. Did we even get one? Well, we'll get one on the doubles, but that's the stuff we got to let drop off before we pull more gargoyles. Well, I fucked up that macro, but yeah. Papa's on skull, Will's on X, Stag's on square. We're going to have Hunter's kite, moon, and star. And we'll just single target the goblins down, the ghouls. They just hit hard and have a debuff. The slimes will put up a color, and that tells you what magic school they're immune to, and they hit pretty fucking hard. So we'll just kill one at a time, starting with moon after the ghouls are dead.
Do you want the ghouls stacked?
Say it again.
Do you want the ghouls stacked up or spread out?
These guys don't cleave, so you can stack them on tanks.
Is the unmarked supposed to be a skull?
Is it cute red hoof?
Papa, get ready to get moon. He's off already. And one more. Okay, that pack on the left we're going to skip. Put the pack on the right we'll do next, then we'll pull him back here because there's a patrol up there. Oh, tanks. Watch patrol. Stream, I think you can get that gargoyle without pulling the other two.
By the way, that's where that stone one is, in that alleyway there.
There's two there.
It's gonna come to life. You can't click it, but it will come to life.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there are two there, and they're both actual mobs.
Never
knew that.
Everyone focus skull.
We gotta burn it, guys. Burn, 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 burn.
Focus X.
I should use some cooldown.
That's why you can't pull so close.
Immune to the shackle. I was, but then they pulled him to the group, so I wasn't sure if we were still.
My hearth's on cooldown. I would have hearthed to lights open when I'm back.
You might actually survive if you run out.
I don't think you can run out.
You can't run out.
I'd have had to leave the party and get a 2-minute.
One more two. What do, man?
You go outside the will reset.
Stone. First gargoyle can be reset. Maybe we should do that if we pull 3.
Oh, and it respawned X.
Yep. But we got 1 down, so we can handle 2.
Did you say we could shackle one?
No, they're immune.
So.
By the entrance, we can just run back in, right?
So from now on, I guess we pull this pack back to where we killed the other packs by the barrels.
Well, if you let it come all the way to its terminus, then you can get it by itself. So you can either do that or pull the double first when it's at the bottom of the steps. What was that guild we were watching in Lounge? Apes? I forget if it was them. They basically wiped to the exact same thing.
Well, it is our thing to wipe on trash, so makes sense.
I'm surprised we didn't already wipe once before.
I think he was at 5K when he started regenning, so we just about had him.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I think we just, if we would have popped cooldown a few more cooldowns or something on that first one. I didn't realize we had 3 right away. Otherwise, I would have made more of a.
Should have lusted.
Yeah.
Who's having fun yet, guys?
Hell yes, it's so exciting.
It's good. Now we're gonna do Naxx properly. Instead of cheesing it with world buffs.
So cooldowns are especially important on these now that we don't have world buffs. If one of these regens, it's like fighting 3.
They cannot regen. That's
They heal to full.
if we can't kill it
right
without regenning, we have a problem.
Oh, I guess I can share that.
It's at 30%, right? That we have to start burning it.
Yeah, I think you have 6 seconds at 30.
Oh, I just looted a word of thought. Do I
Yeah, I'm
trade
gonna
that?
switch the loot to. Yeah, trade it to me. I haven't swapped the loot to white threshold yet.
Christy, you still there?
You already AFK?
Lost her on the first wipe.
Okay, Skull's going to be on the right. We're going to kill that first. X left.
Let's go. Say go.
Yep.
Pop 3-minute cooldowns.
She's nature resistant.
Yeah, nature totems on these are good.
Don't do nature totems if you're in a melee group. Keep Wind Fury.
Would baby nature pots maybe be good for these as well?
Keep healing, keep healing.
Just wait here until the debuff drops off. Don't go
Don't
down.
stop healing.
More believing.
Good time to drop in a defensive stance for warriors to make it easier on the healers.
Now I use nature totem.
You can also eat, and it doesn't interrupt your eating to help the healers out a little bit.
Yeah, this is a nasty, nasty debuff.
Man, even if we got that other gargoyle down, we would have wiped.
Probably did it.
That's a good point.
The worst thing about it is the longer the gargoyles are alive, the higher the count of the debuff is, the more damage it does.
Your mode is correct.
Is it possible to tank one like kind of out of line of sight? So
No, you can't unless it.
Okay.
No, I tried.
Just wait on mana, and then we'll do next one. We got 2 more of these.
You want to fight the next one back on this ledge
Up
to
here.
avoid LOS?
I don't think line of sight helps.
He means to avoid healer loss.
Oh, right.
To avoid LOS, tanking
Do
here.
you need to pull them? Like go down there, come back up?
Yeah, that's the plan. So melee, don't jump on it
Here they
early.
come.
Bring the X back so we can cleave. Not on purpose, still burn skull.
Nicely done. Only 4 stacks there, so.
Oh, we're falling. Nice.
I got 6 stacks.
So those are resistible then?
I got 6 also.
Or does it only hit certain people?
Yeah, it's resistible.
guess me and Bill are irresistible.
Let's get mana, and then the next one. We got one more. Odd tanks.
Whoa, Bob.
Gonna fight on the sledge I'm at.
Okay, clear to the boss.
Don't move yet. Stay together for healing.
And eat.
Yep.
Including the tank.
Come back,
Including Papa.
Bill.
We can't follow you while chain healing.
Correct. I think Bill had some food he started eating.
If I eat one more time, I free up a bag slot.
So where do you want to fight him?
Short, can you maintain 30 yards from the boss? I want to see if we can trick his teleport, so I'm going to stand 20 yards from the boss. And I'm going to get a full rage bar first. And then Papa, once he teleports to me, if that works, you do the same thing. So basically, you stand in place after he blinks. I'll bring the boss to you, and then you stand where I was standing. And after you have a full rage bar, I will try to swap it like that.
So I'll just stand still.
Say it again, Short.
So I just stand still.
Yes, if this works. Now, if he blinks to you guys instead, then you guys move.
To where he was.
Most important thing is decursing. So mages, all mages and druids, except Will, have to decurse, curse the plague bringer as soon as it goes out. If even one person still has that curse, after 10 seconds, it's a wipe, guaranteed. We need a dispel on the tanks when he blinks, because he does a cripple right before he blinks. And then you can get the melee if they have the debuff. That's a dispel, so that's priests. The tanks that I listed there, Will, Thag, and Ra, you're going to go to those bone piles that are marked and grab the mobs that spawn there. And what I want to try is burning him and see if we have the DPS to do that, or see how close we get. So for this first attempt, just tank them and just take as little damage as possible.
Did you notice what Barris typed in OChat?
I did not. That's good to know.
Yeah, turn that off. Because
Yeah.
you're silenced.
Try and avoid putting Halloween costumes on the main tanks before the polls, because it'll wipe us.
In progression raids, let's not do that at all as far as the silence from bats.
Now, Noth, like most bosses in Naxx, is not tauntable. So, and almost everything hits like a truck. So this guy hits harder than Uru, for example. So Papa's probably going to be wanting to wear a shield and use armor pots in the whole 9 yards. Papa, what I would suggest trying at first is threat gear, but just with shield on.
All right.
Now, if we get to the part where he teleports to the balcony and we start getting ads, Priest, try to shackle what you can, because we're going to be cleaning up from what spawned in the first phase. But hopefully he'll be very low health at that point, so we just got to survive.
Can you put a mark on Rawhide?
Rawhide's DPSing, isn't he? No, Will, Thag, and Ra are tanking. You're right.
Thank you.
And you said we're just rounding up everything in the corners?
Yes, they'll spawn like 1 or 2 at a time, max.
You want him held where at the beginning?
In the center.
All right.
Cryo, for Shackle, just get the champions that come out because they do a mortal strike.
Okie dokie.
Mages, I would have Lip ready because when he blinks, your ignite will still tick and he does a threat reset, so Lip can save you.
Scary.
And he's not tauntable again, so DPS will have to watch it after every blink. Everyone's ready on Papa.
Make sure you get in the gate.
Move, move, move.
Everyone's in.
Glory to the Master!
All range should be on Moon.
Rise, my soldiers! Rise and fight once more! The task is done!
It's okay, we're learning. Let's run back.
What was that?
No dispels.
Decurse. It's a
There's-
decurse.
Multiple people like got 0 decurses.
Well, when we stacked on Moon, I was too far. So once I realized that, I was moving in.
What's the
so it was
range?
Too late.
30 yards. Yeah, it's
30?
shorter than your DPS range.
Okay, short. Let's do 25 yards from Moon to boss.
So when that curse pops, there's a 10-second window. So if you're looking at your raid frames or whatever you use to decurse, and you can see when it's applied, then you can intuitively balance or manage who you need to decurse first based on when you see it get applied to individual targets. So just keep in mind the 10-second window and have a sense of urgency if you feel like it's been on an individual person for quite a while.
I think. Don't they all go out at once?
Oh, do they? I didn't see the
so.
application.
It might be easier to assign dispellers to groups. Just hit it.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to walk out there to res more too? Oh no, never mind.
Let's not risk it and run in to try and res anybody. Just everybody should be running back anyways.
Yep. OTs, how was it with the ads?
I think I died before I even hit mine.
Just try to orient yourself between where they spawn in the raid.
Yeah, mine immediately beelined it to Shadow.
And short, You can orient the raid in the southeast corner because no ads come from there. So that means Papa. That means Papa will face him in the opposite direction.
Christy isn't in Discord. She had to restart it. She's having Discord errors, and she wants to know if she was assigned a group to dispel.
I'm working on a macro right now.
Remember, Mage is like, decursing is prio number 1. Although the range probably is going to fix all of that.
Is Will tanking something?
Ads.
Ass.
That too.
She's back now.
Yeah, OTs, make sure you're in full chomp gear and use demo. Just take as little damage as you can.
Should there be no DPS on ads?
Right, not until the teleport. If we have a good attempt and we get him, to like 10% or something, then we'll try to just control in the next phase and DPS a couple of the ads till he comes out of teleport. Everyone's ready, come inside. And on Papa.
Your life is forfeit.
Mark.
Curse.
The curse.
The curse.
Task is done.
Oh, cool! You can disarm them.
Reposition.
Red drop, so.
You want to bring it back to center?
Keep sticking with moon range.
Next time you can keep him where he linked to.
Alright.
All good.
Next curse in 5.
Range, make sure you're on moon so there's only one blink target.
My task is done.
It's on Papa.
Wave 1 and 5.
Clean up ads.
You want me to onk?
Shackle whatever you can, priests.
I'll get blue corner.
Sorry.
Shackle circle. Don't touch it.
Kill warriors first. We should have plenty of deeps to kill him before he comes back, so you can just attack stuff that's not shackled. "30 seconds before he comes back. We'll have another wave soon. There's a wave.
Wind Fairy.
When he comes back, it's another reset, so make sure you let Papa get aggro on the boss. He's back in 5 seconds. He's back.
Rise, my soldiers! Rise and fight once more!
Curse going out.
He's immune when he first comes back.
To curse.
Rise, my soldiers! Rise and fight once more!
Whoa, lots of decurses.
These are just spells, yo. Next curse in 5.
Just keep decursing. We got this.
Decurse.
Rise, my soldiers! Rise and fight once more! I will
GG.
serve the master!
Phoenix.
One wipe.
The skeleton.
That's it. Well done, guys.
When he first comes back, he's immune for my first several attacks, so he wasted a lot of my rage just being immune, which is pretty dumb.
Good to know, though.
The blink he does doesn't go on a person, unfortunately, so we can't game that. So next time we don't have to be. We'll just spread out so that ranged aren't as in danger. But try to be within 30 yards of each other.
The Hailstone Band.
That is a nice frost resistance.
Phil's choice.
Basically, any DPS can roll on that, including Papa and other folks that'll be DPSing on staff. Just can't healers roll.
Is that physical DPS or both caster and
Both.
physical?
Both can roll.
That feels pretty good. Our first kill out of the way.
And the belt goes to Thag. Gratz Thag.
Ooh!
Congrats, dude.
Okay, thanks.
Crash tag.
Priest, are you keeping an eye out to see if you actually see any frozen runes in here?
I see it right there.
There's one right here.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
I tried to go into this room, but the second you go in, you aggro everything, so it's not doable.
Yeah, but we've cleared it so the rogues that are in the raid right now can come get those.
Once
You
you grab
can
them
go
out, in 3.5 days.
It needs to be.
That's
One
all
suggestion.
on the ring.
One suggestion for next week: when he first teleports after the long time out of the middle, it could be an area aggro too. And even if not, it doesn't hurt for everybody to run out of the middle, and only the tank can be there. So when he comes off immune, at least he wouldn't be able to hit you right away, because I don't think he actually moves while he's immune. So when he teleports back to the middle, everybody run out.
It's a good call.
Also, people adds you can disarm them, so if you want to like just reduce the damage coming in. The
Yeah,
worst guy.
you guys did a great job holding those corners.
Do we have a word of thawing to get this rune?
We do.
I did see one drop earlier.
Is that something that I just use the item and then loot the rune?
That's all you should be able to just right click on it.
Got 4 to 6 runes from that.
Okay, next we got Heigan, and we have got a little gauntlet before him. That's all the trash there is this little gauntlet, and it's not as bad in my opinion as like suppression room, but the bats and the grubs respawn pretty quickly. Those are kind of the weaker mobs, and then you've got plague beasts, which are the bigger mobs. So I would like Papa to try to grab bats and grubs, and let's have Will on the plague beasts. Normally we'll just get one at a time, so if we get a plague beast, just everybody focus it, and we'll call out for AoE a couple of times for bats and grubs. So we're basically going to go on a slight diagonal, like straight across where I'm looking to the wall over there, and then we're going to hug the wall around to the left. Once we round that corner, the second corner, if you go past that, the boss will pull. Luckily, he's resettable, so if you just make a loss with him, he'll come over and smack you. So there's no perfect safe spot. We're just gonna have to do like we do on suppression. We'll AoE, we'll do a drink, and then once everybody's ready, we'll go in and pull the boss. So this is the dance boss. We do a slow dance with melee. Basically just follow triangle, and unless we kill him before the fast dance starts, everybody will have to get off the platform, and again you just follow triangle. Now it helps if you've done the dance before and you know where to go. That helps because there is a delay from where you see me move and where you are, and there's batching too. I'm sure batching will fuck a couple people over, but nature protection potion can help you not get hit by it. Casters need to make sure that you are more than 20 yards away from the boss because he does mana burn. So I think that's going to make it hard for our enhance folks to DPS, unfortunately. He also does a disease on the melee, which needs to be cured very quickly. Abolish disease on me will help a lot. It basically reduces our health by 50%. What else? He hits about as hard as enough, and he's not tauntable. So again, you got to watch threat table. Yeah, I would heal at Heigan. Yeah. In the fast dance phase, don't worry about doing anything except surviving. So you just move and everybody's kind of on their own. If you get teleported to the hallway, which is on the other side of the boss room, you'll see like Cthulhu eye stalks and some grubs. You want to avoid aggroing the grubs as you run back because they hit pretty hard, but they have a pretty small aggro radius. If you are ranged, try to hit the eye stalks to kill them. They have very little health. They do a mind flay, so it's really annoying. If you get teleported there and it's just melee, one strategy is to just wait until a ranged buddy also gets teleported in there because it's kind of hard to deal with the eye stalks as melee. There's two ways to do it. You can either go straight down the middle of the hall, or you can go to the right by the wall. Which one is right just depends on where the grubs are because they patrol around. So whichever path makes you aggro least number of them, do that. And they will reset once you get back to the boss room. You do need to get back to the boss room before the fast dance starts or you'll die because he floods the hallway with poison gas.
Would the stocks, did you say they mind flay?
Yeah.
Does a free action potion help?
I believe that works. And it's not a heavy damage mind flate's like 750 per tick,
But it slows you.
but it slows you, which is dangerous. They only have 400 something health.
So it would be advisable not to use a wand, like an instant cast 500 damage if possible.
Yeah, Fire Blast is great, or whatever other fast attacks you have at ranged. But in a pinch, if that's all you have, wand works too. Say it again.
We're healer. Do we just run through, or should we kill the stocks as well?
You should try to kill stocks, because if you just try to run through, they'll just slow you and you'll die.
A
Try
smite
to,
should
try
be
to try to hit any stocks that would be in range of you as you would run through.
Does this stuff all respawn quickly behind us?
The bats and the grubs respawn. I don't think the plague beasts respawn as quickly. So it's kind of like suppression room. The eye stalks do respawn, I think, but I'm not sure if they do it before the next group of people get teleported. All right, make sure you just wait for the AoE calls. When we do AoE melee, try to focus on the bats because they're more annoying than the grubs. But Plague Beast is always top target. I marked the first Plague Beast we're going to fight with a skull. Say it again, Short.
2 tanks. Come on.
For what? For the boss? For trash, it's just Will on Plague Beast, and probably Papa will have the rest.
Think I should just wear the drill bore, get a little bit of reflect, or what?
Either that or your lightning shield.
Yeah, it'll break.
Up to you. Nightmare, you good?
Sorry, yes.
Okay, on Papa, stay as a group.
Moving.
We're heading straight for where Skull is on the wall there.
Wormtail.
Papa on, or I'm sorry, Will on Skull. Keep going to the wall.
Think we will DPS him.
Shouldn't be any AoE yet. Right here, let's AoE and res.
Will that totem cause any issues?
Yes. Pull totes just like suppression if you drop them by accident. And let's keep going.
Oh, the trim. Don't pull.
totem
You
got
got more. There's a trimmer back there.
Yeah, it's pulled, but they aggroed before I got it up.
Pull them with us. Don't need to kill them yet. Will, there should be one more Plague Beast up here for you.
Seems like the Plague Beast should stay away from the ranged.
Yes.
Dead.
There's a Plague Beast.
Yeah, we got.
Pop's down.
By pulling with that first pack, I had a double pack. Probably wasn't good.
Okay.
So if we ever accidentally pull with the totem, we got to clear that pack before we move on.
There's too many to res. Let's fight with them back. So we'll do same thing. Just no AoE till the call. No totems. And focus fire, Plague Beast. They do. The dangerous thing they do is a trample for pretty big physical damage. So we'll try to hold those out like we do with hatchers.
Okay, should I just kind of stay in front or off to the side? Maybe is better.
You can lead Papa by a few steps and just grab them if they come. I'll try to watch the backside or the center.
Okay, sounds good.
How much damage are you taking, Will? If it's pretty light, then it doesn't hurt if you have aggro on a few things.
It's like 50, 900 physical with the trample, I think. Yeah, the trample is like 900.
That's about what their melee is too. It's not too bad.
Yeah, 900.
They do a nature AoE too, but it's not much damage. Are we keeping score on totem assholes? All right.
There's a mob up there.
Oh, we should definitely keep a score on totem mass pulse. They should have that in the meters, just like deaths and dispels. Indeed.
I think we can do the full path in about 3 AoEs. So we'll try to make it to the wall for the first one and the corner for the second one.
So are we not supposed to DPS at all until we get to the other end of the first wall?
You can DPS the plague beasts, but nothing else, right? Until we get to the wall.
It's reskin suppression room.
I wish I knew how I died. I can't figure out how I died that first time. Because I wasn't AoEing, and I was attacking a mob that was half dead and that I hadn't hit yet. And that was aggroed onto a tank.
Well, the bats charge around, so they're also kind of a little bit squirrely.
Don't the grubs do an AoE?
The grubs do 260 nature AoE. So if you take enough ticks of that, you could die.
A grub hit me, but how could I get aggro from a grub when I wasn't AoEing?
I think the grubs might be like the ones in the tunnel. They just proximity aggro.
Fuck those guys.
It doesn't cause any threat, but it only heals. Oh, it also does damage.
What I can do is lead a little bit more in the front, and then if we can have Lintox still be in his DPS gear, but just have a shield on for the gauntlet, he can help pick off any on the back of the line off healers that could be back there, and it'll probably help tremendously.
Let's have Thag do that, but yes.
All right, Thag, sorry.
We gotta save stream before his FD runs out.
Oh, did stream survive that whole thing?
Shh, don't tell them.
Let's just wait another 5 minutes.
So this is break time then, right?
Do remind me to take a break later, because I'll forget. I'm in the zone.
No breaks, only Naxx.
Cage will remind you.
Bet your ass I will.
All right, Nicotine.
Try to drink aggressively too, because I'm often just waiting on you guys to have mana.
Will we have a chance to change gear at the end of this gauntlet?
Yes.
Cool.
I mean, I drink aggressively already.
Same.
Yeah. All right, everyone's ready? I'll papa. No tokens all the way to the wall. Keep going. AoE once you get to the wall. Much better. That's how you do it.
Yay.
We didn't get a plague beast.
They don't respawn.
He hasn't respawned.
Drink.
They don't at all, or it's just longer. I'm not sure.
I don't think they respawn at all. I think it's like a. If
One up
not,
there.
it's like.
Keep going.
Drink if you can. Drink if you can.
Phil,
Yep. Go for it. Go for it.
where's the stopping point?
Depends how many mobs you get. We'll grab Skull if it aggroes, but otherwise we'll try to sneak by. And there's an X in front of us as well. Let's try to make it to this corner, and we're going to stop on triangle. And let's AoE once we get to triangle. Will, you can grab X as soon as it's around. There you go.
Me back.
Now if the boss aggroes, we just hide behind here and he'll reset. So let's kill X. Melee. X is dead. Let's AoE once more. Okay, let's pause and let full repop happen, and then we'll get our grip.
We might. Oh, no.
Pause DPS. Say it again. No DPS, guys. We gotta let it full repop. After we kill it the first time, you can do the music. Okay, let's kill these. Try to hug the wall before you take a drink. I wouldn't get any closer. Boss will aggro unless they fixed it.
Do not step onto the stone.
Okay, let's move in, boss. Just bring those
We
with
got
us and
heads.
kill them before we attack boss. Yep, bring them with us. Here we. Melee better be on triangle.
Gotta move them.
Oh, the slow sucks.
Yeah, tell me
Kill the
about
grubs and the slow will go away.
Just practice the pattern a little bit.
I was too close. Didn't realize it. Have no mana.
Yeah, I got fucking gimped there by the boss by I guess being too close. I seemed pretty far away, but I guess not. Just got one shot by something up there on the pedestal.
He does a mana drain. He might be too close to the platform.
Dude, the priests have no mana. There's no mana.
So when you
Yes.
get pulled into this room, would it make sense, for those of us who died in here and know what I'm talking about, that everybody runs to the right wall and runs up the right wall? So maybe we'll pull less of them big ass eye stalks as we're running through.
It all depends where the grubs are. Whatever path leads you through the least grubs.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just wipe it up, I guess.
We definitely got to run back
Let
though,
him
right?
practice. Yes, we're gonna run
Yeah,
back.
just watch him do. Yeah.
Yeah, getting practice in is good there.
If nothing else, just to flex on all the dead people for a while. It's great.
The fast phase.
Hey, I didn't get hit by the splash at all.
2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and it's
Nope.
up. No, it goes to 3 on retail. And back to 1. Okay, let's run back. Good job.
You said following the final on the fast phase, we go back to 1.
Yes, it always resets back to 1 when it transitions.
So that mana burn is just a range thing, right? So we need to be further back on the platform.
You need to be at least 20 yards away, I think is the range on it. Basically, if you can max range the boss, I'll try to keep a consistent range from the platform.
Yeah, I died in the middle of the platform, so I'm gonna go like try and hug the wall, I guess, next time.
The problem is if we go further back, are we gonna LOS the melee for on the ground? Because it's up on the platform as a healer?
I don't think so, but let me know if that becomes an issue.
Okay.
The mana burn is like 5,400 damage.
Oh, I died really fast.
We'll try to time it better with the drinking, and if we need to do a second AoE cycle, we'll do that. We'll try and avoid pulling ads with us because that just slows everybody down. It helps too if the melee and tank go in just a little bit. What am I trying to say? Like we'll veer right. Well, you don't want to go. I think the room locks if you go too early, right? That shit comes down. Does it come down? I forget. If it's only the other side.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So we'll try to veer right, at least at first, until the range is safely up on the platform. So you guys are going to go left. All warriors should be in DPS gear except Papa and Thag for the gauntlet, and then all DPS warriors in DPS gear for the boss. Main thing for DPS is watch the threat meter, because I'm not going to be watching the meter. I'm going to be watching where to stand.
And also during the dance, you can't always think that behind the boss exactly is the best position, because if he pulls it enough where he's safe, as far as Vil, you may just have to get on the boss's flanks to make sure you're safe.
Yeah, and if you have to DPS from the front to be safe, that's okay.
See the splash come up, just remember where the edge is and just go a little bit over. If you keep doing that, you're safe.
So, Vil, if we get punted in the room, should we even try to hit anything, or just run like a
yeah, you have to kill the ice socks because they will definitely kill you if you don't kill them. But do not attack the grubs. You do not have to kill those.
Got it.
Are we good?
Yep, I'm Papa.
Moving.
Plague Beast is back up. It's Will's. AoE once you get to the wall. Melee on Plague Beast. Res.
The AoEs need to wait till Papa's on the wall, and that probably less chance of happening.
It's so exciting, the AoE, though.
Yeah.
That's also the best place to sapper because it's the densest pack we'll have. Let's take these with us. This corner's a good spot, Papa. AoE.
Big beast.
Another one.
Bring the rest with us. We got one more plague beast up in front.
My Ankh waiting for res.
Wait for res. AoE here. Get face melter up, and we'll drink, and we'll do at least one more AoE cycle. There's a grub
I'm
coming
back
behind
in
us.
combat.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it a totem back there, maybe?
All of a sudden, the ropes keep-
Christy's back here. She's not moving.
Okay.
Hi, Dee.
We got that.
She does.
I'm loading back in.
spamming res on
Christy's gonna keep aggroing with her body until she gets back.
We're not supposed to be killing these, right? Oh, wait, we got to res Christie.
Yeah, we got res face.
Or face melter, rather.
spamming it. Okay, it's going off.
Drink, drink, drink.
Everyone else should be drinking. I'm resing them.
Drink, drink, drink.
We go at 4,000 mana, just go, we'll use.
Got 'em.
What the heck?
It's just Christy's back there. She gets the aggro for her body.
She DC'd.
How
Yeah.
is that
It's okay.
already?
It's okay.
Clear comms. Clear comms.
AoE once more.
How big is the aggro
Melee.
radius?
Clear
Melee
comms,
focus
seriously.
On the mutated grubs. They have a lot more health than mutated grubs. The bats die so quick, we'll just let the casters take those. Drink one more time. We can't proceed until either Christie dies or DCs completely, so we'll just have to...
Christie's
No,
back.
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, you're back. You're back.
That's why we got those, because when I came in.
Okay, one more AoE. As soon as the last mob dies, we're going in. Going in.
I see you.
Face.
Are you fucking serious?
Don't pull aggro.
I didn't do anything.
Careful, Rod.
Back to 1. Teleport. Really nice focus, guys. That silence was beautiful.
That time I'm really able to see the patterns on this thing. I don't think I'm going to die to that thing again. I was so fucking close. It looked like a lot of us were so fucking close.
You go to the edge at the very first one so you get across right away.
Oh, that was weird. I didn't feel like any of the slime hit me and I still died.
It's not
Blame it
right
on
at the
batching,
corner,
that's
kind of
what I
overlaps
do.
a little bit.
Yeah, some of you have nailed it. Good job.
Yeah, that 2 to 3 one, you really have to just not stop.
How was the range this time on the mana burn? Were you guys okay?
Better.
A lot better, yeah. Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no
way
loss
better.
issues or
No
anything?
line of sight issues.
I didn't have to move at all, man. Your positioning was perfect.
Were you getting my totems out there, Vil? Or do I need a...
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't notice.
No, the turns are too
Papa
far, man.
or Will, did you guys notice?
No, we're not looking at that.
I don't think I'm going to do anything but run until I get it fucking down.
Yeah, when I ran back to position 1, went too far towards 1. Should have cheated closer towards 2 because I ran as soon as the thing happened, but it still got me, so it's pretty stupid.
Just need to go straight to the border of where it is.
Yeah, exactly. I ran 2, but I ran too far off to the right, and I should have. You run a little bit to the left of the edge there, the corner.
Right, that corner's a pretty good spot. I went too far past the corner.
I just had aggro at the beginning though. I think I went ahead by accident because I didn't cast
no
anything.
need to pass Phil.
On my screen I wasn't, so I just don't know.
Yeah, I was a little bit delayed because I had that debuff from the maggots on me.
And Face Melter, as a healer, you don't want to be in there early anyway, because you'll start eating the debuffs.
How about the tunnel? Did anybody get ported?
Yeah, a group of us did, and we got to the end of the tunnel when the splashes were on the far side, so we missed and died at the entrance because we couldn't get a good time to get back in.
Gotcha.
should have brought swiftness potions.
Don't need swiftness potions.
They wouldn't last anywhere near long enough anyway.
No, and you would move too fast.
You want the mana.
The trick is just to memorize where the breaks are and run right to the edge of the break as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Where you see it goes next.
Those patterns come up the exact same way every time.
Mark 1 and it pops up on 3, 4, and 5. Just go to the edge of 2. And then to the edge of 3. And then right to the border between 4 and 3 so you can go back to 3.
Yeah, those engineer smokes would be good here. You could mark the breaks.
Ah, smoke flares. Not yet.
Don't we just have regular hunter flares too?
They don't last long enough.
We can always strap those lights of a balloon thing.
About to ask, how long do those last?
Everyone's ready? On Papa.
Moving.
No totems.
Remember, don't get ahead of the tank.
Well, you can grab Skull.
Anyway.
Odessa, good job. Keep going. Another plague beast for Will. It's AoE.
Moving.
The beast. AoE and drink. Cover those crits.
Should we get around the corner? Can we maybe avoid a spawn behind us?
AoE once more. Conserve mana, we'll go after this.
Clearly we can stand on the stone because Light Bane didn't pull aggro.
Oh, I didn't know for sure if that would aggro. That was a, like, I just get a bad feeling about this.
Going in. Teleport in 10. Everybody go back to 1.
Is upon you.
Man, this tunnel's brutal.
Is there a rage in this fight?
Give yourself shield. Mind blast these fuckers. This one too.
Teleport soon.
Mortution Prime, stop. Stop. Stop.
Back to 1.
Oh, we ran into it.
Oh, the pattern is different on the second one. That's my fault.
What was it supposed to be, 3?
It started at 5 or 4. It started on the opposing side.
So it starts where it leaves off the first time?
No.
I think
Zug
it started
says
at
it
3
started
there.
at
Yeah, it
4.
started at 3 or 4 because there was definitely 1 and 2 were both full.
That was fucking
I didn't know this
smooth.
because the PTR never got to second fast phase. So
Well, they also had a buff.
sorry about that. Yeah, for sure. But that was really good. I mean, more people are getting it each time, so I think we're very close.
And I think a lot of the people that died to batching. Because I saw a couple people in safe spots die.
You gotta go right away and just... Sometimes you have to stop and sometimes you have to keep going.
It's
So
just
one-
all getting everybody used to. Go ahead, Max. Sorry.
One thing I noticed there that I died to is as we're heading from position 1 to position 2, if you stay a little bit to the left of where the group is, there's that one crack that kind of juts out into the path that we run through. So just edge a little bit further. If you died there, which I died like right on top of about 5 other people. So if you just stay a little bit further right from where we all died on that initial 2 death, I think we would have saved all of them because we were all almost right on top of Triangle. But you know, let's all blame batching because that's the right thing to do in this situation. But I think we could probably just scoot a little bit further right to make sure that we save ourselves from that crack.
Shorts now checked his stream, and the second fast started on 3, so we'll just keep going to 3 for that, and we'll be in the right spot.
Well, can you check where it ended? Because if it ended on 3, that sort of confirms that it starts where it ends.
No, slow ended on 2.
Oh, okay.
Was it going 1, 2, and about to go to 3? So was that the pattern?
Yeah, but that's what.
And then it picked
the
up on
first
3.
slow also ends 1, 2, and then we go back to 1. And then the first fast ends on 3, and we go back to 1. I should mention too, some of you have already done this, but you can practice this dance on retail. You can go to Naxx in Northrend, but the pattern is slightly different. So it can help you learn where the safe spots are, but it won't help you learn the exact sequence.
But don't touch the boss because he'll blow up.
Yeah, you just let the boss try to punch you for a while. I love that this guy and Noth both don't have weapons. They're just put up your dukes.
The worst part is Hagen has a weapon on his back.
Okay,
and he's just
hold
not
on.
fucking up and punch you.
In officer chat, fast ends on 2 every time. Let's try to get this guy down before our break, and then we'll have a little celebration.
Oh my god, I'm slacking. Sorry.
That was very, very noticeable, like, progress, though, on that last one.
Yeah.
Like, a
What did
lot
we
of
get
us
into?
survived that
20,
dance.
20-something?
We'll get to you eventually, Thaddeus.
Poor Thaddeus.
Say Winville.
Stream. Everyone's ready on Papa. Go on Plague Beast.
There we.
Stay here in res and drink.
You cheat up to the diamond if you're not drinking or what have you.
Let's bring him with us. Will on X.
Now wait, we.
Okay, next spot.
Got a beast.
Careful going out too far, Will. You could get more groups. Wait, wait. Hey, we. Got some late bats. War stomp. If they're immune.
Come all the way around.
On the symbols, everybody.
Let's go.
I see you.
We got a plague beast.
Burn the plague beast first.
And bats. Oh, Pop got teleported.
Guys, move the boss.
Push.
Tail
faint.
I think what happened with that last group of bats is their social packs of 5. So if we get 1, we're going to get 4 more.
I need a repair.
Let's do our break here, and if you guys are hearthed in Light's Hope, you can repair there. Otherwise, I'll drop a bot when we come back.
Phil, you saw what happened there, right? You didn't quite go far enough.
Yes.
What's the aggro radius on the worms in that hallway?
Dust run.
Are they fearable?
Ran too far on 4 there, Dust Witch. You only need to get to like the very edge.
Yeah, you just need to get to where it borders from 3, so you can go back real quick.
Just offering useful critique.
If the grubs in the tunnel have that big of an aggro radius, we should do right wall.
Yeah, the question is the eye stalks on the other side. If you hug the right, will they?
No, the left line shouldn't aggro on you.
Perfect.
The right
Yeah.
line.
Then definitely.
But you guys saw, correct me if I'm wrong, but the grubs are patrolling around in groups, right? Little groups.
It might be, yeah.
Okay. So just try to, as you're going on the right wall, try to go past if they're on the furthest. Are you just getting all of them when you run through there?
There's worms on
that wall
the right. They're in line with the eyeballs that time, so it was like there really wasn't a spot unless there's not a big aggro radius to not
I'll drop
hit
a
them.
bot so you guys don't have to hearth if you don't want.
The mind play. The mind play does a lot of damage.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, but the eye stalks have what, 800.
Well, for ranged, I would just kill them at range before you even get close. Hopefully.
The thing is, the grubs just start coming for you, Vil. And I stopped and tried to kill some, and then I was surrounded by grubs, and by then you're screwed, right?
Like, should we all 3 stay together?
Yes, ideally.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, people are just
Break
running.
down.
Like, as soon as they teleport, they're running. And
So we'll bot when we come back from break.
How far apart are your? Yes, I will. How far apart are your teleports? Is it like a group of 3?
Yeah, 3 people stacked on top of each other.
I'm not sure the time between the first and second group. Though. I think the group of 3 is going to have to try to just use whatever range moves they have, kill an eye, and move forward. It just has to be a move that doesn't have any kind of AoE to it. And maybe you won't get the worms and hug the right wall, I guess.
It's driving me nuts. That hasn't happened to me, so I don't have any idea what you guys are talking about.
There is a video linked in the document that will show you just that part. So
I have it drilled into my head to hug right though, and no AOE.
if you guys have time when you get back from break, just check that out real quick.
Do the bugs do melee damage? Could you lift through the hallway?
Yep, it's just melee. The eye stalks do shadow with the rotten flay.
Yeah, they do like no. They have like no HP. I was just thinking if they're having trouble dying, a lip would be a good.
Give them a head start at least, and once you get it back to the room, they reset.
Yeah, the only thing that I got the fight before last, we had that good attempt. It's just if you get bad timing coming into that room and you're getting mind flayed, you got bugs, and you can't come in because of the dance.
So they just stuck as a group, all three of them, and ran right down the center. And we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to hug the right. I would assume staying in the group is probably the key, and it doesn't matter where you go if you're as a group, right? I guess you could get fucked with the like bad group of 3 comp.
Yes, and I think the aggro radius on them is currently bugged, so the moving down the center may not work at the moment. The aggro radius in the video looks very small compared to what you guys are experiencing.
I think you made a good point about the group comp. I think like when you get teleported in there, you need to look and see who the other 2 are with you, and if it's a warrior, like the warrior needs to kind of charge it and tank the grubs. Maybe a rogue could sprint and pull with grubs.
Are they fearable?
They move real slow.
Shaman can put down a slow or even a taunt totem to try to slow them.
Yeah, Earthbind's a good idea.
But I think probably a good rule of thumb is if you're ranged, you know, you need to kill eye stalks, and melee need to keep the grubs off the range.
So far, the only frustration I'm having is this fucking the slowing ability of these trash mobs when we run in. I don't know, just this whole respawn hallway clusterfuck before the boss room sucks.
Yeah, it makes no. Like even Broodlord has a safe spot.
Yeah, exactly. It's really frustrating to me. I don't know.
It looks different to me than the PTR too. Like on the PTR, if you just peeked around the corner, the boss would come running at you like Cthulhu. So let's try to experiment a little bit and see exactly how close we can get.
So, Vil, I was sort of paying attention to that. When you were running in, you were probably a good 4 to 5 paces in the door before he yelled at you. So I think we might
so
be able
they
to
might have just fixed that.
We might be able to sit right at the door edge where we may not aggro anything.
Let's try that this time once we get.
Yeah, I know it's frustrating because we wiped a couple times, but I think I'm willing personally to wipe again just to test that out. You know what I'm saying? Because if it is true,
well, luckily he
Absolutely.
he resets, so it's not even a risk. The problem is they changed a bunch of shit and didn't document it, so we're kind of learning.
I think it's cool. I don't think that's a problem. I think this is more of an actual vanilla experience from those people that spent a fucking month on the PTR and private servers practicing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fair point.
I can't believe they cleared this in 90 minutes today.
Well, they did spend. I mean, seriously, most of those guys have been playing for years in the private servers, and they've been practicing for a while now. Like, I don't know, they knew exactly what was going on before they walked in there today.
One-shotting Kel'Thuzad.
Who I saw kill KT at the end of the raid. He said, "See you guys next week." I thought that was pretty professional. like just another raid to them.
Well, I don't know about Progress. But Apes, those guys have been the inner core of that group has been playing together for years, and they've been taking it that seriously for years. Obviously, Progress has something going for them.
Are we on a break right now? I don't see a timer.
Yeah, there's a timers at 3:50 now. You got 3:48, 3:49, 7, 6, and he's going to drop a bot when the break's over.
No bot has dropped yet, correct?
Correct.
I was expecting some of the older content to be this as challenging as this is right now. Although this seems more buggy with that fucking hallway. I don't know. It bugs me. There's no safe spot.
I don't think it's buggy. I think they just didn't give you a safe spot this time. Naxx is just harder.
I guess we'll just get used to the timing of it the more we do it too.
Happy Torrens come from Mulgore.
Breaks over in 1 minute.
Stock up on your neck snacks.
Naxx snacks is definitely the best term I've heard all day.
Mm-hmm.
I needed that break. I literally walked in the door, sat down.
Bot.
Oh my god, stop throwing heavy fucking balls around. This is like a fucking circus.
You worry about yourself there, Priest Mode.
Don't Says worry. The guy who
Gary 10.
If you rolled a warrior, you wouldn't have this problem because you wouldn't have any backspace.
I know, right? And yet,
Oh,
Papa's
the
not
phone.
managing to do it as a tank.
I know. Stag's taking away my one bag slot.
All right.
At least you can get rid of soul shards and like make them back. Like I can't like drop my conch boots or my my dark iron helm.
You can just throw them all in.
All right, let's go ahead and do it, Papa.
Is everyone here?
We're moving. I think there's people not here.
Everyone click red.
Christy is definitely not here.
Yeah, we've got
Oh,
everybody.
it's no, she is.
Damn it.
Hey, we.
I don't know what you do that really pisses these people off.
Better question. What is Crit
Yes.
Spritz doing that's pissing them off so much?
Blast wave.
Ilto has a 3-target AoE.
Me?
Yes.
You have forgotten Fire Nova Totem.
Wait for repop. We didn't get crits.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, cool. Bring it.
Fire Nova Totem and Goblin Sappers, that's a lot of damage, man. And Goblin Sappers damages me too.
Wait. Wait. AoE. Wait.
See, it wasn't that high that time because my Sapper's on cooldown.
Move.
Safe, try to safe spot. Come to triangle. Let's see how close we can get. Okay, not that close.
Not that close.
But
No,
we
it was
were
in
able
line
to
of
get to that though. Yeah, here.
Yeah,
the
pick the
triangle.
line of sight, that's the only reason the aggro.
What if we should do a reset like that when we actually run into position?
AoE in or no? I'm sorry.
AoE. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
wait, wait, wait,
We
wait.
got late bats. I'm just going to challenge when they
like,
There's a lot coming. There's a.
Dude.
There had to be a totem back there. Holy shit.
I don't see any totems back there.
Is it dead? That's why.
I didn't see any totems back there either, but that was the whole room, and I also didn't see anybody over there.
Must have been that damn repair
Run
bot.
back.
I hope we run back. Maybe that repair bot's still there.
I officially hate this room.
Looking aids.
Not
It could
not unless resetting the boss like that could possibly trigger
could
some
be
ads.
that's that too. We'll just not go that far this time. We know exactly where to go now.
Well, we knew there was a possibility that we would wipe there, and we wanted to test out the location. So now we know the location.
Doing the old strata to find all the ways you can die, fix those, then you win.
Or double down and lose.
At least we have the ability to fix it. Trigger some ads. Having more fun wiping here than clearing AQ.
Exactly where to go now.
Yeah, I am too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, these walks back to the service are starting to get a little dull. We should kind of do some entertainment while we do it.
They're fast though. I like how short the respawn walk is.
Yeah, it's
We're
definitely
still
no beat
pretty
Black
close
Rock
into
Mountain.
the end. We haven't gotten too far.
Just remember,
They're
we're
gonna
the
play
guinea
some, like,
pigs of
Benny Hill
Northern
music
Lights.
or something.
We wipe on Loweth though. We got
Stream
Spiderwing.
might be like, "Fuck this! I'm going Spiderwing first."
Yeah, I already decided that.
I'm looking at the logs, and it looks like the vast majority of the server went Spiderwing
I
first.
don't know. I think we wiped on spider trash.
Wiped on plague trash.
Repair bot is still up, guys.
Yeah.
I think it's more based on streams getting the experience tonight of this wing, so why come back here when he can go have fun in another wing?
And then we used their deaths as our experience. True facts.
Exactly.
When is the next Northern Lights raid?
Tomorrow.
Right
Tomorrow
on.
afternoon, 2:30 server time. They'll be polling and streaming. I'm looking.
Well, pulling and rainering.
Zing.
Get it?
Quick. Quick. Oh, thank God I got it.
Do have bag space opening up though. I think I'm not gonna. I don't know. I just did it again, full consumable on this, even knowing that this motherfucker scares me.
How's everyone doing on water? I got a couple extra, or a few extra stacks on me.
I'll take a stack. Thank you, thank you.
Repair again if you didn't. Too late.
Once Lynn talk checks, you want me to go?
Let's do it.
Moving.
One second. All right.
Skull's coming on our left.
Here he comes.
Bring it with us, Will.
Go for it.
Melee on Skull.
Smooth.
Triangle.
Hug wall, hug wall.
Manatide totem back there.
Totems. Got bats coming, hold up.
This is the magic spot here.
Let's do it.
Drink.
Stacking tight.
Stock.
Melee on Skull. Melee. I'm going.
I see you.
Crap.
Yo, pop.
Sorry.
Too bad to teleport.
Pull dagger.
Practice dance.
2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Throw news on targets as you dance.
You pull the bot. Never mind. So is the hallway just a death sentence? Because we got getting like no one making it.
You gotta stick together and try to range down the eye stalks. Which is exactly the opposite of what happened when my group was teleported.
Yeah, the grubs are super slow, and the eye stalks need to die.
We got this.
Technically.
So while One-Eyed and a couple other people clutch this first kill with a select few, can you share what happened on at the beginning there, just so others can understand what we could maybe avoid doing? I didn't see what happened at the beginning.
As far as me pulling aggro?
Is that all it was? You just pulled aggro off Phil?
I pulled aggro off Vil was my first mistake. And then when I was kiting through in 2 position, I was too close to 1, took half my health, and then got killed right after. So I screwed up twice.
Okay, I see. And then, Vil, the first time on the first death of yours, the attempt before, did you pull, or did you take any additional damage that isn't predictable every time, or was that kind of what we could expect and we just needed to get more burst healing on you out of the gates?
My first death was just boss melee.
Okay.
Counter's on progress.
Fast dance there. Where did it start?
3. Second fast dance started on 3.
Go back. Go 3, 2, 1.
Hold on.
It looked like 3-1-2, but then went back to normal.
Yeah, it looked like it went 3 to 1.
That's what I saw too.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, how the
So
hell do you do that?
so it changes?
That means it's broke.
That means
That means that means it's in a rage timer where you better kill it phase 1.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a soft enrage. Or hard, I guess, at this point.
Well, now just to be silly on it, but let's just say we get there, then everybody would have to save a potion to use a nature resist so you can make it from 3 to 1 if you follow.
Skull of Impending Doom.
Yeah, not everybody has a speed boost though.
I mean, it's not supposed to do that.
No,
That doesn't seem like
predictable.
I didn't get dispelled from decrepit fever, so that's an issue. Cure disease. I mean.
Prioritize main tank.
If the order does change after every teleport, then this seems like a fucking definite like DPS check for the.
Yep. So far, the only thing that surprised me was the second fast sequence, and I didn't stay alive this time long enough to see it. Everything else has been exactly the same.
But y'all are saying instead of it going from 3 to 2 or 4, it's going from 3 to 1.
And I don't know what you mean by 3 to 1. What are you saying? 1 is ending at 3, and 1 is starting at 1?
It started at 3, and it looked like it skipped the 2 transition, and the next safe space was 1. Like there wasn't any chance to move from 3 to 1.
Yeah.
It went 3 to 1. Yeah.
Let's try
How
to
long-
kill him before that.
How long is the silence when he is up on stage?
The silence?
Isn't, or is it just a mana drain but not actually a silence?
Well, you have to get off the stage because he does damage up there if you stay up there. I don't know about a silence.
I guess so. On that second fast phase, if you're right next to the platform, that's the shortest path between 3 and 1.
Yeah. Basically, the tank is going to have to go through until they fix it. The tank's going to have to eat 2, pop a cooldown, and the rest of the raid can run from 3 to 1 location using the platform.
Why does the tank have to eat it?
Because he can't hold the boss in there. Unless you have a better idea.
Just don't go up onto the platform to try to cut a corner. You'll die if you go up there. Everyone's ready? Up, up, up.
We're gonna have this fucking hallway down to a science.
That's not a bad thing either, though.
No.
If that's the case, then nobody should die.
Wait. It's bats. Alright.
Will's got a couple on him.
Will's fine as long as it's not the mages. Wait. Do it. Get some late bats.
Like these behind you.
Hold AoE.
Alien square.
Alright, go ahead.
Gonna get the second piece.
Safe spot. Bring him with us. One more plague beast. Range in the safe spot. Melee kill the plague beast. Here we. Drinking reds.
I got Zug. Someone's gonna come around the corner and get Thag.
Phase Mother's already got it.
Go fast.
We're gonna do at least one more drink cycle here, so we gotta wait for a repot before we AoE.
Alright.
Melee mutated.
bad there's no loot on those guys.
For real?
I mean, they infinitely on it'd be kind of cheating if you could get loot from them.
It would be badass though. Fucking, I got this. It's trash loot.
That'd be a pretty abusable trash farm.
Kill him and we'll pull when he's dead.
Go, go, go.
Accuracy. Try to fear. No, they're all immune. Alright, go, go, go.
Back to 1 after this.
The end is upon you.
Throw a couple blocks as you go.
Ending on 3, then back to 1.
We only lost 2 to the dance. Well done.
Fuck!
Barrett's
one shell. Same dead.
Coming to us. Let him pick it up.
Stop DPS, guys.
Pop, pop.
Oh. Yeah. Man,
that
two
was
deaths
smooth.
on the dance.
Need faster healing at Bill when he picks up.
Kidlin talk. Let's practice this.
Actually, I think what happened is he got hit with that health debuff as he got smacked pretty hard, and his health goes.
Are we
Bill's
keeping
health
Abolish on me?
Abolish has a 3-second tick timer, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it does.
So you gotta get lucky.
It's not a guarantee, but
So you can keep it on, but it's faster to do it when you see it pop up.
We should do both.
It's
it's an immediate misspell.
It's an immediate
No,
when
it's
you
not
throw it
expensive at all.
down, but once it's down, the tick isn't immediate. It's RNG. The individual
5
dispel is quicker than, yeah. But if he just keeps throwing it down every time he gets it, then yeah, that's immediate.
We had it past 50% coming out of that second fast phase, so if we get a clean transition, then we got to kill.
Yeah, that was a kill, definitely. If Tanks would have lived, that was dead boss.
I'm not seeing any ticks of it though. It looks like it was just physical.
Do you think it healed for like 3 seconds?
If we try to, there are some fights where we're going to have to stay below 2 tanks, but for this one, it'll gimp our DPS too much if we have to do that. We just have to keep the tank alive. I'm going to change gear just a tiny bit so I have an extra cooldown as well.
Life-giving gem.
Life-giving gem. Give me the life.
Yeah, so if we get in the hall, stay grouped together, run to the right wall, run up, kill a stalk, run, kill the next stalk, run, and pray. Yes.
Christy, Orion, and I made it through. I think Christy died to the poison in the end, but we got through.
Yeah, I was going to say, I've been seeing a couple of you trickle in, so.
Christy still dead?
Yeah, okay.
Probably child aggro.
Lintok made it back. Were you by yourself, Lintok?
I could try to stay close to Vil, but just be more careful.
Next star, he was all about you right there, man. He like went away for like 15 seconds and then fucking came back.
I'm not watching DBM. I don't know if there's a timer for decrepit fever, but it should be about every 25 seconds.
Sorry, just give me a second.
Yeah, I think it's clear we need to just chill on DPS until we get the boss set after that phase, because DPS is way too high. I know we lost a tank, but just to get in place.
All right, we are going to lose a priest.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, my toddler just like flooded my bathroom in my house, so.
I've been there.
Oh no! No worries.
Good luck. Yuck.
Best of luck.
Vil, when did you go to her house?
Thank you. Oh, that was fun.
Do we need to? Oh, can we go out and summon?
People have Hearth, they can teleport. Yeah. With Hearth to Let's Hope.
All right, now Papa.
Moving.
Anyway.
Skull on her left. Spring to the corner.
All right.
Melee on square, safe spot ranged.
All right.
Varus in the corner.
Thank you.
Let's pause one more time. Going in.
You are next.
Watch aggro.
Let's go right, guys. Got to kill these eyes.
Everyone in the high room stick together. Kill these eyes quick.
Back to one after this.
The end is upon you.
Boss
Melee
next.
back to 1 after this. Slow down.
This hallway sucks.
Yeah, that hallway sucks, man.
Where do we go after this, Phil?
Stay here.
The end.
130k, guys.
Yeah, I went 3 to
That
1.
is
You're
almost
right.
impossible.
Good attempt.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
I really do think when we get in this room, we have to all immediately run to the right wall, hug the right wall the entire time we're running. As I was watching, we all spawn at the exact same time. We just all run to the right, start running down, and smack the eyes as we go. And I think it will be a lot easier.
I think that people just need to kind of wait, take a moment to look around, situate themselves. Where you spawn, you won't be, you shouldn't be getting hit until you start moving forward.
I agree.
So
I think
just
you and I
take a moment to situate yourself, look, group up.
Take a look
And
at who's
honestly,
in your group.
if it's all melees that are going to have trouble, just stand there and wait.
And if it's
Just wait for a healer to come in.
a healer, don't leave them alone, please. We can't do as much damage to the stocks as you guys can.
It doesn't sound like there is a whole lot of verbal communication that's needed inside during the safety dance. So I can't imagine there would be a whole lot of crosstalk if we just asked for the 3 people to be ported in to say ready, 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 and then when you heard the third person say ready, you knew with confidence you could go with your group at the same time without leaving someone astray. Is that over engineering?
Not everyone has voice comms or is able to talk in voice comms or willing to talk in voice comms because of situations that are around them.
And when you're also saying that potentially at the same time with 2 other people, you might not hear a third one.
I think we could use
So
comms.
I just thought for the. Go ahead, Papa.
Sorry, Maddox. I was going to say somebody can use the comms. Like, I think what Maddox is saying is the comms are more important for that away group. So somebody take control and, like, if somebody's lagging behind, verbally say something. So don't leave them behind, but maybe be a few steps ahead, but really communicate to that person. Let go.
Not everyone not dying in that hallway would have been a boss kill.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think creatively about what we can do to make sure that people go together. And maybe I'm overthinking it, and it's just a matter of when everybody's seen the hallway and has had 1 or 2 times of practice, we will all know that we can just get going once we're all in there and reliably know that the other 2 people will also get running. But that was the first time that I had seen the hallway, and in all honesty, I just knew that I needed to get to the end quickly, so I panicked and started running right away, but that meant that I wasn't necessarily with my group. So it got me thinking, should we communicate anything?
I do agree that a little bit of communication, if possible, if someone is in there, just to like, are we all together type communication would be important. I just don't know if we need to get too specific on the hows and whys and whens.
Okay.
Being communicated.
what Juan was doing is fine, and it didn't interfere with what I was trying to call in the main room, because we
Yeah,
still had
I-
deaths on the dance itself, even before the second fast dance.
I tried to communicate. I saw us in there and said, "Okay, guys, hug right," and then I kind of freaked out, like, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't be talking," and I shut up. But like, I think a little communication is definitely key.
Can we? I know that when Prisma and myself and Prime were in there, we didn't know which way to go, who was going where, and so can we just like have it? Like, are we going to run down the middle? Are we going to go to the right wall so we all kind of have an idea?
I truly think the right wall is hands down the way to go. You aggro less. You all literally run like directly over the mobs you need to kill, and like even the healers can smack it with their staff as they run by. And I think it would be easier to kill if you're just going. Is there anyone that's been in that hallway disagree with that? They think there's a better option than the right side?
I've been in it multiple times. I agree with you.
The issue I see with that is if the eyes from the other side of the wall tend to attack the people running on the right side of the wall, then if you get a melee group, then you're going to have to run all the way across, and it's going to be a little more problematic. If you're going to aggro the bugs or the leeches on the right side, you might as well grab both of them if you could run past them with like and just kill whatever eye is aggro to the people there. So that way it caters to both casters and melee.
But then we're not together.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is Christy said she's been in there multiple times. Mead is also saying he's been in there multiple times, both of whom agree that the right side is the way to go and have survived. I think maybe we should just collectively agree, let's try going down the right side, regardless of who's in there with you. Just know that they'll go down the right side with you and see how it works out.
I noticed Quell survived also because he ran by my corpse. He hugged the wall by himself and survived. I will say this, not calling you out Quell, because it was fucking awesome he survived. But once you round that corner, go into the room, because that the eyeball can still it hits you. It was still hitting you there. If you just would have gone a little bit further, once you get through the hallway and round the corner, continue kind of round the corner a little bit to make sure.
Yeah. One thing I noticed that was not very intuitive to me is I was standing like in the doorway there. Like you see how the floor here kind of changes underneath the doorway. I was standing in there and like the explosion graphic wasn't going there, but it still hit me when I was in the doorway. So don't stand in the doorway. Either run in or like stand back on the floor that's textured like this stuff.
If it was during the fast phase, he just kills everything in that hallway.
So, reminder on the second fast phase, if we get that far, it starts at 3 and goes to 1. I saw it with my own eyes. You guys have to nature pot or do something like that, most of you, in order
Did you survive it?
I survived because I popped last in and shield wall based on what you guys had told me the previous time.
What I also saw is after it went 3 to 1, it didn't go to 2. It looked like it went back to 3. Did anyone else see that?
Yeah, it did do something weird like that. It went like 3-1-3.
I made it to 1 and I went to went to 2, and that's where I died.
Let's try to kill him before we get to that.
Yeah.
We're going to have to end that, treat that second transition as a enrage timer, really.
Yeah, so if we all die on like the same beat,
We got him to
we
8%,
should
so
just
we're,
like
we're
stare
real
at
close.
We're moving.
No.
Oh gosh.
We're doing a ready check. Let's go.
Someone was moving.
Now everyone's ready. Okay, go.
Sorry.
Always wait for Bill. Jesus.
House again.
Bill, I just spent most of my time spamming with Dispel Disease that time, so that seemed to work.
Sweet. Yeah, it felt very comfortable that time.
Anyway.
Yeah, now that we know when he comes out of the fast dance, he immediately does a disease, so let's be ready on that.
Progress.
Steven?
Yeah.
It's hurt.
I can hear the giddiness in your voice. It's awesome.
I love his enthusiasm.
late bats to kill people.
Range to safe spot. Melee and square.
AoE.
Drinks. Wait for people. Keep drinking if you're drinking. Still. Going in.
Real smooth. Right side, guys. Hammer through, get him when the eye tentacles get you. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Oh my god, why? Okay, second time I got in here. Kill the tentacle.
It's 2 melee.
I can't kill that guy, so I died because of the word.
Back to one. Back to one.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Transition.
Back to 1.
On one-eyed will.
I can't see.
All right, wait up, Zug. Dust. All right, let's go.
Don't stop those grubs.
You shot one of those guys.
Kill that. Kill him. Go away.
DPS if you're.
God damn it! I ate the disease right as he hit me.
Focus.
Get to 3. Right on the edge of 3 if you can.
You got this.
111.
I got him.
You got this, bro.
Go for it, Il.
You almost had it.
We most definitely got this.
Yeah,
Still-
how come Will had it that phase?
We're majorly failing on threat is why.
As in, people aren't watching our threat.
Yes.
Yeah. There was a time there where Vil was just not at all on the threat meter, and
I only had it for about 10 seconds. at the
couldn't even
beginning.
find the
That's it.
guy.
Well, why is that happening?
Sorry, go ahead. I'm like batching.
It did seem like I just randomly picked it up, Papa.
He only drops aggro when he comes off the platform for the next slow phase.
I blame totems.
Would it be worthwhile for shamans to drop tranquil air?
We should be. Yes.
It's not DPS. It's tanks.
Yeah, Papa and I both at one point took aggro.
Maybe drop the Thunder Fury, perhaps, for another weapon? I don't know.
That might not be a bad idea.
It's just I'm not wearing threat gear. I mean, I'm trying to survive. The more healers get comfortable, the more threat gear I can put back on. I mean, the other way to do it is we let Papa tank and I DPS, but then I'll wear a different gear set for that.
I was trying to leave like a buffer, but it just seemed like I randomly took it. That's why I was asking.
Well, it's because Vil has to move, right? And he's not swinging at the boss. And every time he's not hitting the boss, he's not gaining anything.
Yeah, he's kind of the opposite of Razorgore. Like Razorgore, you move one step and he's on you, but this guy, he just sits there and you get 20 yards away, and he slowly comes at you. So there's a lot of time, like Bill said, when you're not hitting him at all.
Mortus is saying you're not taking very much damage.
I mean,
Or is Mortus just is Mortus crazy?
I mean, just
I
like
think-
his melee.
I think we can try more aggressive now that they figured out the disease thing.
That's another thing, yeah.
And-
we gotta cleanse those diseases.
I'll just
We're cleansing the diseases.
Some people
Yeah,
are not
okay.
cleansing the diseases because they're not close enough. Because on heals max yards 40 yards and it cleanses 30 yards. They're not close enough. You're probably getting a lot of out of range things. I'm standing even closer and I'm still not getting Veil unless I move up closer to him. And it's like within the mana burn radius sometimes.
Yeah, that's what happened to me last fight. I got mana burned.
I got mana burn twice, but if I didn't move close enough, I couldn't dispel.
Yeah, I did have that happen at least once.
Is that fixable?
Yeah, it's boss positioning.
It's more
What's
like
the
Bill,
totem range?
when you move the boss around, try to have you yourself closer to the stage, but the boss further away. I know it's going to be kind of hard, but if you can do it, it'd be good.
I did notice an interesting situation with the side room with the tentacles. If we took a little bit more time and didn't pull the bugs, that would allow melee to kind of move a little bit forward faster. And if an eye tentacle does happen to use a beam, when a caster goes to kill the eye tentacle, as long as the bugs have not been aggroed by any of them, the caster will not pull aggro. I died because a bug was aggroed by the group up there, and then when I killed the tentacle, all of a sudden all the bugs turn to me, and then they'll just gibble you if you're too close. But if we can remove that bug aggro, it would really help out.
Everyone's ready. I'm Papa. Melee on skull. Got a res here.
I've got one.
I got crits.
Oh, Chris.
Seriously, I'm fucking pick last.
Warriors
Got
number
a
to
totem out there. Cage totem.
What? How the fuck did that get there? Yeah.
It's water.
If there's no plague beast up, melee, especially warrior, should be unmutated.
Hang on, I'm not gonna lay anything else down, it's about to expire anyway.
Is it gone?
Yeah.
Let's go. Skull directly ahead.
Barris just got DC.
I'm back.
I figured out why the totem dropped and
Hey,
have
melee on
fixed it.
square. Safe spot, ranged. Drinks. Let's go in.
Grub.
We got a grub.
2 grub.
We're gonna get more.
Nope, just the
No, they
two.
don't
Everything
change
else
that.
is fine.
Just give Bill some
Like
time.
Vil, you know how you're on the head of him? Can you be on like the left of him? Instead.
Everybody good? All right, go right.
Back to 1.
Back to 1.
1.
Transition after 3.
Pull down.
Melee back to 1.
Vil died.
It's on Will.
Bring him a little farther out.
Let's go.
Do we want to battle res anyone?
Or right after it finishes.
You're alive.
It's on Papa.
One.
Back to 1. 2. Fuck.
Can anyone tank him?
Varus is up. Is Dag? Varus and Dag. If Dag gets a heal, Varus is full health.
I can onk if needed.
Are you in a spot you'll live after the dance?
Yeah.
I mean, it's 10 minutes till raid end. We should try, huh? Unless
It
we
looks like
can
it doesn't
run back in
doesn't
time.
reset. Yeah, we can get one more in. The threat doesn't reset after he finishes the fast. So, Face Melter, I was trying to do what you said, but it's totally backwards. Like I've been doing the dance this whole time facing the platform. So to do what you're asking, I have to face away from the platform.
Oh no, so I meant like put the two of you like parallel to the thing, not like perpendicular. Do you know what I mean?
You mean so
I
that
think with
you
what
and the
he has to
boss
do,
are
Dragon the Boss, you have to look at it.
Yeah,
He's,
yeah,
I think he's
yeah,
being
just take 'em
parallel to the
across.
platform instead of perpendicular. Like,
yeah, that's doable. I thought you were saying me closer to you than the boss.
Yeah, but I mean like, yeah, pretty much. If you can get as close as you can get without like pulling the boss all the way to the platform and getting everyone blown. It's not
Because
that
the
big
ra-
of a deal. I'm just adjusting myself to the disease.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll just stop swinging him around in front of me.
Okay.
because the range of his mana burn is like 25, and the range of their decurse is 30. So if you're,
It's just a
If you're on the
smidgen
far
off.
side of him, and I have to get you, I can get mana burn this way. Yeah.
Other than that, healing. I mean, I fucked up the dance there, but melee was okay. Melee damage on me, I mean,
Yes.
because I didn't wear a shield the whole time that time. I just used.
It looked like Short Snout survived that room too. A few of you guys survived that room, didn't you?
Yeah, the room was a lot better this time. The tricky thing is when we get back out of that room, you gotta like figure out where the dance is at.
I would say wait till the splash and then just run to the platform and then rejoin on the next one.
Yeah, the platform.
Is don't try to run across the room like I saw a couple people try to do it, and they just ate the wave. Like run straight to the platform, let it pop again, and then wait until you know where it's gonna land.
I cheated and used intercept.
Yeah, I sprinted.
I think we definitely have the DPS to kill him before the second fast phase.
What you can do in the second fast phase is when you're at the third, just go up and over that little tip of the platform into the first zone. Instead of going straight, that way you can avoid it, the second zone by a little bit.
One thing that I think is killing people on the last couple attempts is on the slow dance, people are going to 3 when he's about to teleport. So it's we go across 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back 3, 2, 1, and then we go to 2, and then go back to 1.
That's right. Although it's 2.
I'll start
full
calling it. I mean, it's pretty easy. I've been able to keep good track of it, so I can just call when we're going back to 1.
I think that's important.
Yeah, if it's ever a one that seems out of the ordinary, just go ahead and say so. I'm sure people will appreciate it.
Everyone's ready on Papa.
We're moving.
the plate beast here. Melee on square, reach a safe spot. Drinks.
Oh.
Keep drinking. Just let him repop. Okay, kill him. Come in.
You try to get pre-smut up.
Or give Villa a good lead.
Durr.
We're going back to 1 after this.
Good job. Keep it up.
The end is upon you.
Oh, night.
And back to 1 after this.
Let him get a lead. Oh, he's got one.
Juan, you might
Okay,
want
so
to
hug
back
right,
up.
hug right. Kill these eyes.
Execute.
Let's rock.
Ankh, if you got it right, last attempt.
Yeah.
Burn it.